In February of 2015, two truck drivers were driving down the highway when a white truck abruptly sped up to them and got in front of their truck, forcing them to stop. They initially assumed the driver was trying to inform them of a problem with their brake lights and pulled over to the side of the road. However, once they stopped, no one got out of the white truck, and it circled around them, even blocking oncoming traffic at times. The person inside the white truck just sat there staring at them, and the truckers worried that the man was armed. Fearing for their lives, they decided to drive away, but this caused the white pickup to pull right in front of them as if they believed the truckers had cut them off. When the white pickup truck suddenly stops in front of them, the truck drivers are left with no choice but to back out and maneuver around it.
Does he think you cut him off or something? DC. What's his tag? I can't see his tag.
Attempting to capture the pickup truck's license plate, they find that it's not completely visible. After a few moments of sitting still, the white pickup truck backs up and positions itself in line with the truck. Seizing the opportunity to escape, the truck drivers quickly try to drive away from the scene. The two truck drivers are confronted by a white pickup that forces them to stop, circles them, and blocks traffic. After a few tense moments, the truck drivers drive off, and the white pickup rams into their back trailer. The truck drivers lose the white pickup, park further down the road, and wait for the police to arrive. Eventually, the police find the white pickup on the side of the road and detain the man inside. After seeing the video, the police arrest him. It was later discovered that the man was not in his right mind, and the situation could have ended much worse. In the early hours of July 29, 2016, dashcam footage captured an incident in Calais, France, where a truck headed for a port to cross the English Channel to the UK encountered a sudden brake from the truck in front of it. As the truck honks its horn, several men with flashlights appeared on the road, throwing rocks at the vehicle in an attempt to make it stop. They even used tree branches to create makeshift roadblocks. The truck driver plowed through the tree branches without stopping, aware that any hesitation could result in injury or worse. The individuals shown on the video at the side of the road are a gang of migrants attempting to enter the UK by any means possible. They construct makeshift barricades, hurl rocks at truck windows, and stand in the road to compel vehicles to stop. If they are successful, they will use various weapons to intimidate truck drivers into smuggling them across the border. Reports of such occurrences, both successful and unsuccessful, are frequent, and many other dash cameras on trucks traveling through the same region have recorded similar situations. Luckily, this one made it out okay. In this video captured by a man on a bike, he was on his way to purchase groceries. It was late at night and he was pedaling along a busy city street. Soon it became apparent that an accident had transpired. Naturally, the man was intrigued and peering around a bit when passing by the location. As it turned out, a fatal collision took place, and to declare it is believed that the spirit was perhaps still at the scene. Observe. The man filming examined the video at home and realized that a strange-looking pale figure in a white dress can be seen standing in the middle of the street. What's creepier is they appear to be missing their head. For the man, there was no doubt that this terrifying-looking thing was a headless spirit, but he is unsure if it was the spirit that could be related to the accident. Regardless, it's quite creepy, wouldn't you say? This dashcam footage shows why you need quick reflexes when driving, as a tree falls out of nowhere. Both drivers narrowly escape unharmed as they had to pull over to process the horrifying situation. Make sure you always keep your eyes open for potential dangers on the road, like this one. This dashcam footage was captured in Taiwan's streets. Immediately it's apparent the footage takes place in the eye of a storm, where the winds are sufficiently powerful to whip around debris. At one point, debris can be seen flying towards the windshield, but little did the drivers know that an actual tornado was developing immediately behind them, and swiftly heading in their direction. The dashcam video shows precisely when the tornado went immediately through them. It was even powerful enough to raise vehicles off the roadways, as seen with the white van that pulls out onto the road. The wheels of the vehicle leave the ground and it starts to be pulled by the tornado, seemingly vanishing. But once the tornado passes, it can be seen squeezed in between two trees farther down the road. More alarming is the lady tossed by the tornado on the right side of the road. Sadly, this woman would be rushed to the hospital. The storm would wreak more devastation with 50 inches of rain, resulting in several catastrophic landslides. Imagine you're on the road and this happens. The drivers were unable to get out of the way of the deer army who launched themselves into the vehicles. Do you think they had time to get out of the way? Some people love thunder and lightning, and some hate it. However, when it looks like this, it can be quite terrifying. Take a look. Is this a massive storm you would want to be in your car to see? Let me know. This dashcam footage happened in 2020 in Canada. The driver on the right sped up to pass the person recording and would lose control. Take a look. The woman narrowly missed two vehicles. This situation could have ended a lot worse. Just goes to show, you should never be in a rush. It's not worth your life. This dashcam footage shows a police officer pull over a man on the side of the road. The suspect exited the vehicle and put his hands on the vehicle. The man is 26-year-old Oliver Ashley Toledo Saldivar. What the officer didn't realize is Oliver is a suspect of a murder that transpired just days prior in North Carolina and has a firearm hidden in his jacket pocket. The officer asks Oliver to stand by the car, and that's when things took a dark turn. I can't show it, but Oliver reached for his weapon before a tussle took place. That's when the officer fired some rounds, ending Oliver's life in an act of self-defense. Shortly after, reinforcements were called.
I tried to pull out, but the driver jumped out before I got here. Shots fired. Send another unit, please. I'm 10-4. One subject is seen.
The officer had to go to the hospital, but only suffered minor injuries. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.